Nick from Backstreet Boys.
Shout out to Boy Band Break.
It's Chris Kirkpatrick here. Shout out to your podcast, Boy Band Break.
Everybody, this is Howie D, and I'm listening to Boy Band Break.
Hi, Ashley Parker Angel here. Huge shout out to the Boy Band Break podcast.
This is Brad from LFO, and you are listening to Boy Band Break.
Hey, what's up? This is Jacob.
What's up? It's Dan.
What's up? It's Trevor.
And it's Eric Michael, and it's time for Boy Band Break, baby. Let's go!
Welcome back to Boy Band Break, where we encourage you to take a break from your day and join us in some boy band conversation. As always, I'm Chinzia.
I'm Sofia, and welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. Sorry, we've been off a little bit. It's been a busy, month-ish, couple weeks.
Month. Would say so.
Yes. We had the Olympics happening. This is my Canada Hollander. Oh, God, I can't even see right now. It's in front of my face. Jacket from Heated Rivalry. I've also been in a little bit of a Heated Rivalry kick. Sophia had.
And we did talk about the last episode. We talked about the men's hockey game, and Canada lost 2-1 in overtime.
Yes.
It was a big controversy because people don't like 3-on-3, which I'm kind of agree with. You start 5-on-5, you should end 5-on-5, especially in the Olympics. But I think because they just want the game to be over and have a winner, that's why they do 3-on-3.
It's a gold medal game. You got to do it
so better than luck in next Olympics, which is in 4 years in the French Alps.
So hopefully they'll figure out something by then.
So hopefully
it was not
come back and win the gold medal, but that's the first time in 50 years the U.S. has won a gold medal. And the first time in a long time the men and the women have won gold medals. So
yes, but the women,
congrats to them. We will let you have that gold medal.
Yeah, so that was
it was a good game. Canada played really hard. It might be the last game in the Olympics for Sidney Crosby because he got injured. But a silver is still good.
Do we feel that if Sydney didn't get injured, we would have won that one?
Probably yes.
Probably, yeah. I gotta, props to the American goalie though, because he did a really good job.
Yes, I believe if you get a hot goalie, you're golden. Basically.
Yeah. So
that's what happened. The Team Canada played amazing period. I think the first period was half and half. They both played well, but the last two periods, Canada really went to them and lots of scoring chances. I think the end was 42 saves. So that's how many,
which is crazy.
Scoring chances. Yeah. But it was a fun Olympics. Everyone did well. So that's good. And then now we get to the Summer Olympics are coming up.
Yes.
So
2 years. But we got FIFA World Cup this year in Canada as part of it. So that's exciting. So soccer.
It's going to be crazy in the summer for transit and all of the above.
Because Toronto is the only Canadian date, correct? For that. So it's Canada, US, Mexico.
And I think also Montreal.
Is there Montreal as well? I know for sure Toronto.
I don't want to say Montreal. Sorry, I thought maybe Montreal, but I feel for sure Toronto.
And the tickets are crazy expensive for that. Absolutely.
And
I've had some
I
friends
don't know
who
what's
bought
going
tickets
on, but
and they were
everything is insane, right? Concerts are insane price. Sporting events are insane price. Wrestling, everything is in insane prices now. I don't know what's going on.
My one friend ended up getting FIFA tickets and they don't even know where they're sitting. You just have to say what section you want it to be in and then give your credit card. And then if the luck of the draw got you through. And one of the tickets was non-resale, actual, just regular $3,000, $3,500, I think. And I'm like, that's insane.
I guess that's once in a lifetime sporting event. So that's why you want to go. But 3,000 is an insane amount of money to spend.
The amount of things I can do with that. Oh, I also had issues with my car this week. That wasn't That cost several $1,000s to fix that. I literally just dropped my phone an hour ago, and now the screen is all shattered. So, like, I do not live in FIFA World Cup money world. So, yes, there's lots of things.
Who does? Not everyone does.
Not everyone does.
So,
yes, so.
But yeah, I feel like the prices need to start going down. Nobody can afford this.
Yeah, for sure.
We're in the middle of a living crisis. Nobody can afford rent either. Groceries, like, come on.
Well, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah.
Okay.
Really anything we can do here, but
nobody. Yeah, I can't do nothing. You just watch it on TV or at the bars.
Mm-hmm. Did we want to talk about the little Olympic phone call controversy or not really? Because that has nothing to do with boy bands.
No, we don't want to talk about this. We're not gonna positive. It's all positive here.
Positive. Well, it worked out on SNL and it's better now. So, but also
yes, it was very entertaining.
Yes. So, yeah. So
and Flava Flav is helping out the women to get a celebration. That's what we will
celebrating
say.
The women.
The women will be getting a celebration in Vegas
and
in July.
Like it's more fun. So good for them.
Yes. Okay. And then all the brands are helping him, so that's great. Okay.
It's gonna be a party. Who knew Flava Flav would be the guy who's bringing?
Who knew Flava Flav would be the guy to back women's sports? You know,
good for him. So yeah,
good for him.
And you know what? And honestly, they're doing really well for the PWHL. I feel like a lot more people are looking at their games and going to things and stuff like that. So. We have a Toronto team.
Previous Olympics, the teams would just be done, but now they can go to their own leagues.
Yes.
And play
that's
again.
awesome.
So so it's really cool. Yeah.
Go check out some games if you can. Okay, so what we are talking about today in the boy band world is, here's a hint here. I don't know if you could read this. It says Sunday.
It's very small. You can read, but I believe it says Sunday Best.
It does. And that is Nick Jonas.
And it's a handprint, which is very convenient because on the album has a handprint. Yes. A song is called that. Yes.
Yes. So anyway, as you guys know, Nick Jonas released another solo album. It is called Sunday Best. And he released that on February 6th of this year, so 2026. So right smack and dab in the middle of the Olympics. So that's why we really didn't get around doing things. And also happy belated birthday. Which way are my fingers pointing? Happy belated birthday to Sophia, who had her birthday last week, I guess. What day are we on? I don't even know.
We're recording this today on March 7th.
We are recording on March 7th.
So it was it's a week ago. So Sophia wanted happy birthday from all of us here. We went to go see Anne Juliet, and that was really fun. It was wonderful.
Really enjoyed the show.
We were talking about going so many times that we finally bit the bullet.
And we're like, let's do this. So we did that.
There's a family day off. Might as well use that day to go.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just if you haven't seen Anne Juliet yet, you guys definitely should. It's such a good play. It's fun. It obviously uses all of Max Martin's music, which Max has done a lot of boy bandy stuff, lots for Backstreet Boys. He's done NSYNC. He's also done like Katy Perry, Kelly Clarkson, like
Celine Dion.
Yeah, so like some really good like hitters of these things. And basically the story is
lots of bangers in the play.
Tons of bangers in this play. Probably not going to do a review of it. I don't know. But if you go back to one of our way earlier episodes, I had seen it in previews. So we did, I don't know, unless you want to.
I feel like it's the same. I feel like it was similar.
I don't think it really changed much from when I saw it before it hit Broadway. But it's so funny because the one character, Lance, that's the one that Joey Fatone has played on Broadway and in a couple of other things. And just watching this man, I'm like, I can 100% picture Joey Fatone doing this. And I just feel like that was like the best role for him. And I thought that would be great. But to see, maybe, who knows, maybe in the future he might pull up the role again and we can go see him. But yeah, no, it's really good. So it's basically like Juliet doesn't die and then she goes and tries to live her life, and William Shakespeare and his wife are in there, and his wife wants to change the ending because she doesn't like how they died. And then there's like some stuff with that. And then she has a best friend.
It was very entertaining and
it's
fun.
Just very funny and like
hard not to sing along, so you just mouth the words.
It is so hard not to sing along because I'm just like, yeah, so good.
And then they like when you cheer because it's part of the event. So it was really entertaining.
Now, my question to you is, am I a weirdo or do other people do this? That when you're watching a play, do you like picture like, I could play that character, or I want to be on stage, or you're looking at all the like the props and the way that things are moving, and I'm like, it'd be so cool to be like on stage doing this stuff, or do you just actually enjoy the play?
Yes,
like
I believe you asked me this as well,
Yes.
and I believe I said, yes, it would be fun to be the background people because get to move the stage props,
do all the cool things,
and get to listen and hear what they're singing and watch them while you're on the stage. And you're part of like some of the numbers, but you're mostly like watching them, right? So I think that would be fun. And I really like their wardrobe. So I feel like Anne Juliet, the girl who played Juliet.
When we saw it, I believe it was the understudy, because I don't think that's the main girl that's in all the ads and stuff. I thought she did a fantastic job. She was like so adorable.
She was really good.
And she was so cute, and like it was just really fun, and they did a great job.
Obviously, I wouldn't be good as a singer, but I think it would be fun just to wear the costumes.
Oh, for sure. They had like the fun, because it's kind of like, obviously like Shakespearean time, but also slightly modern-y and like kind of like 90s-ish. There was some cargo pants and things like that, but it was also
and when they did like, I don't know, spoiler alert, sorry, when they did like the boy band, when they got all the boys together and did like boys, or what was it called?
Because it's Francois Dubois, and then she's like, Frankie Boy, and he's like Dubois. So and then so they got back together. They were the Dubois band. So it was
yes, that was like the best part. And then they used everybody Backstreet's Back, and I would totally been in that scene like going crazy because
oh my god, it was so good. It was like
hype up song and dance number.
Yes, if it's anywhere playing near you, you guys should go see it. It's still in Toronto for another couple months, I think. But like,
it got extended to July, I believe.
Oh, okay, there you go. But yeah, they do such like a great job. It's just such, and then when Francois and May had their moment, I was tearing up, man. It was just like, it's just such a good,
it was very beautiful.
Like, there's a lot of good stuff going on in this play. So, but
you go for fun, but you don't realize. You can relate to what they're saying. Yes. You can relate to what they're saying, right? Because you don't fit in. Those kinds of things.
It was great. And it's like not just focusing on one couple, it's like multiple couples. So obviously it's Romeo and Juliet at the beginning, but he dies. Then she goes off to France, and then she has somebody else there, and then her nurse also finds somebody there, and then there's William and Anne Hathaway. So there's just like a lot of
affair, and then it was like, oh my god, this is so
there's
funny.
Just like lots going on, and it's like really funny. So if you guys can go see Anne Juliet, you should definitely go see it. Lots of boy band, not all boy band music. There are some other like obviously that we said, but it's good. So go check her out. Anyways,
it's 2 hours. It was 2 hours and a half. 15 minutes intermission.
Yeah. It's just like a fun, upbeat show. It's just like, and then at the end, you got you dancing at the end when they're doing their little like bows and stuff. And it's just like,
it's very fun.
Yes, for sure.
And then you can take photos with the background. They have like a balcony.
Oh
background.
Yeah, we met one of the actors.
Yes,
I have that.
The dad, I believe it was.
Yes, Juliet's dad. Hold up, let me find it. 1 second.
And then the mom was like so mean. So it's kind of like a take on like almost like Cinderella or something. Because
kind of, her parents
evil
were not
stepmom, but it's a mom. Yeah.
I totally forgot that I posted pictures. So here we are outside. They got a bunch of like merch and things. When I had gone before, there was like a Dubois band t-shirt, but I don't feel like I saw that this time. It was mostly just Anne Juliet stuff. Like there's the stage, very cute, very fun.
The view was good from there. I feel like we didn't miss much.
We had a really good.
There was a little bit of overhang, but I thought it was good.
Yeah, we were debating where to sit. So then, so obviously you can't take pictures during the play, but then afterwards we were down in the basement where the bathrooms are and took some stuff there. Oh, they had these little drinks we did not get, but Love Potion. basically I had edible glitter, so I thought that was fun. Although I also have edible glitter. Then there was this other like single backdrop you could take pictures with.
Yeah, it's like a balcony. I feel like that's
Yeah.
and Juliet's balcony.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, Juliet's up on her balcony type thing. So yeah, that's kind of cute. I don't know. And then there was the actor who played the dad. He was there. So yeah. And then we saw, when we were walking to the restaurant, we saw Catherine O'Hara's star on the Canada's Walk of Fame. So we saw that. And then we went to Scarabush. If you have not been, it's a cool Italian restaurant. They have this mozzarella they make it in-house. Delicious. We had a lot. So yeah, there you go.
That was
very
great.
Fun. What other fun things did you do for your birthday? I saw you did another photo shoot.
If you want to check my Instagram, it's there. Feel free to pop it up. It's nothing to do with boy bands, but
I know. What? Off topic? I was like, oh yeah, we're totally going to go back on topic, but no, we are not. But
well, I guess it's association to boy band break. I'm part of it, right? So I guess, But if you've been listening for how long? 7 years, we don't stay on topic for long.
Yes, we do not. Okay. Instagram. Okay. All right. So where does your birthday stuff start? So we have
right up there. See the red and gray? See the red and gray?
Red and gray. Yes.
See there it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So is this the same place you went to last year?
Yeah, I went to the same place because I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's cool. So
and
it's like a selfie studio.
Yeah, so it's Studio by You do it yourself. They have like a little
so is there like a control clicker thing like that you click?
Yeah, there's a little like a small remote control, and you take a photo, and then you try to hide it within your
pockets or
outfit.
whatever.
So I hid them obviously in my pocket or in my hands. Last year I did two outfits, 2 dresses, and then this year I was like, let me do 2 different outfits because it could be fun. So I found
I like the great tops. Yeah,
and then I found gray pants and red top, and then I found my go-to blue pants and with blue shirt. Yeah, and then I found some props. I used the happy birthday props, and then I was like, let's take some fun photos. So yeah. So basically it's get you a girl who can do both with dresses and outfits like this.
There you go, for sure. And then you got your birthday nails.
Yeah, and then I got my nails done.
Very nice.
The girl I go to, Linda, she always does a fantastic job. I show her pictures. I ask her, can you do this? She says yes. And then this is
awesome. You got your cupcakes.
Yeah, this year I did cupcakes with edible images. Last time I did cookies, and then this year I wanted to do some fun ones. So I was like, why not do 10? So I did 10 fun ones. I chose 10 pictures.
Awesome. Nice.
Yeah. And Simran always does a great job. So I like to support local businesses in Toronto. So that's why I did it. And then I went to Sugarcane with my friend. It's a Caribbean restaurant. They just opened up like a few years ago.
Awesome. Was the food good? It looked like you had little chicken and waffles.
Yeah, I did chicken and waffles and veggies. It was really good. Yeah.
That looks awesome.
And then I went to yes, and I did happy birthday chocolate covered or dipped strawberries. I found this place on the Danforth. And I was like, let's switch it up this time and get strawberries with chocolate.
Nice.
I like to support my local businesses on the Danforth in Toronto, GTA area.
That's awesome. And then you went out with another friend, or?
Yes, and then I went with another friend on Boston Pizza, caught up. It was lots of fun.
Fun. That's a lot of chocolate fudge on the plate.
Yes, we just had a little bit.
Nice.
But it was good. And then I saw these ones. It's a nice day to have a nice day. So I was like, let me add this. Because on my way from Union Station.
That's so nice. Usually it's just boring cement. So that's cool that they painted flowers on there.
Yeah. And then on my way, there was a protest of Iran. So yeah.
Yes. So there you go.
Yeah. And then, but yeah, it was a great weekend of fun. Yes.
Celebrating
A birthday weekend to remember.
Awesome. Well, happy birthday again. All right. And now, oh God, how did we get into okay, we're starting
Like
today's
I said,
topic 20 minutes in as usual.
We like to go off on different things. We like to share. We haven't been on for a while, so that's
Which true, we
why.
haven't been on for a while. So yes, thanks for sticking by.
Thank you for
No
listening.
More Games Radio had their 5-year anniversary, so we also recorded a little thing for them. As you know, that we are on every
Happy 5
Thursday
years.
at
No
2
game break. No.
Yes, so happy anniversary, No More Games Radio. So you can listen to our podcast on there. It's actually like, if you listen, you're going back in time because we started it a couple years after we started this podcast. So I'm not actually sure what episode we're at, but we're definitely. So if you want to hear some classic cuts of us talking about random stuff, go listen to us on Thursdays at 2, and then eventually it might catch up, but usually not. So.
And if you listen from the beginning, you'll see we go on tangents. We don't stay on topic very often. That's part of the podcast that we have.
That's
it's
how we
fun.
are. So. All right, but
And I shared on our IG story, Donnie wished them a happy 5th anniversary. So that was nice of him. Yes.
Gotta love Donnie Wahlberg.
Donnie Wahlberg, he's awesome.
He is awesome. Okay. But
I read in the comments from him, and he's always liking all the comments. So that's great.
Donnie's a good cat. He's a good guy.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. And now we're going to go to
we're going to actually go to what we're talking about.
Which is Sunday's Best, as Shinzia has in the background her sweater.
Yes. That is the yes. So I got that at the Nick Jonas Sunday brunch, which we did talk about in episode 343, which was our Christmas 2025 episode. So if you want to go back and listen to that, I can kind of like tell you about that. But basically this was, he had these shirts. We got like things like these. It was a little
called it homework.
So so they had these cute little like workbooks there. There was actually like a really cute, we had little pencil crayons. There was like a whole bunch of stuff there. So that's episode 342 if you want to check that out. And also, if you're curious about, there's the handprints thing. So yeah, there's a lot of, so I have pictures on my Facebook. I don't think I actually ever shared it to the Boy Band Break one, but I will attempt to do that. But you know what I did do is I recorded 99% of the brunch, like obviously when Nick was there, not when we were eating food. So if you want to see that, you can go to our YouTube page. So again, that's Boy Band Break, BoyBandBreak. And under playlists, we have one, and it is called, let me share this. And I totally remembered to do this right away and didn't just do it right now before we did this. It is called Nick Jonas Sunday Best, Toronto, December 14th, 2025. So if you see this playlist, it has 12 videos on there. And basically it just kind of goes through it. Some of them, it says that it's restricted in some areas because it was the music and this was before the album came out. So we have like Nick arriving and he does Jealous. He does This Is Heaven. He does Close, I believe. Then Franklin Jonas was there. So he was interviewing Nick. So they did that in 3 parts. Then he was talking about some of the songs. So he had like the handprint one. He sang Hope. Then he was talking about Sweet to Me. Then JP Sachs was there talking about the Princesses song. I Need You, and then Gut Punch. So these are there. If you want more of Nick talking about this album, then go check out those videos because it's better for him in his own words. Also, it's not because I totally forgot to re-listen to them and write notes, but that's where you want to go. So Nick Jonas, Sunday Best, Toronto, December 14th. So that is what you want to see. So there's lots of videos there on our YouTube page. Okay.
Awesome.
So, yes. Yeah, I'm not going to show you pictures from the... no, yeah, because you can go...
Yeah, you've already showed us pictures.
We've already shown the pictures.
Really
there's no point. So here we go. Okay, so now we're going to start, as we always do when we do these album reviews, with our good pal, Wikipedia. So, you know what? I pay $5 a year to support Wikipedia, so let's just use this.
You
Anyway,
also pay a Paramount Plus.
I really need to cancel that Paramount Plus subscription. I don't even watch anything anymore, but it's there.
But
Anyways,
maybe there's a show that's gonna come on, so might as well keep it. You've
Might as
kept
well
it
keep
for
it.
like 3 years now, I think. No.
I think what I need to do though is to switch it from a monthly plan to a yearly one. So then I think you save some money. I don't know. Anyways, it is what it is, guys.
I'm sure you're gonna forget about it again. So.
Okay. Anyway, so
It's all
Sunday
good.
Best.
It's all good.
It's all good. It's all good. So Sunday Best album. So there's Nick. The picture is him in the bathroom looking at himself in the mirror. You can see these little handprints. Wow, I love how this made it look like it was going to get bigger, but it did not. Okay. Anyways, very small picture there. So
I think
it
that's
says
a great photo to show because one of the songs he talks about like him hurting his feelings and look in the mirror kind of thing. So
yes, there's lots of good stuff on this album for sure. Okay, so Sunday Best is the 5th studio album. I can't believe he already has 5 solo albums. That's crazy. By American singer-songwriter Nick Jonas, released February 6, 2026 through Republic Records. The album contains a sole guest appearance from his band, the Jonas Brothers, which includes his older brothers, Joe and Kevin Jonas. Production was handled by Ryan Daly, Tommy English, Jeremy Hatcher, James Armadio, Kevin Fazzard, Joel Little, Jeff Gietelman, and Matt Bromley. The album was preceded by the release of the lead single Gut Punch, released on New Year's Day 2026, but he had performed it at the Sunday Best brunches that he did. I was going to say brunch, that's where it came. And then he also performed it in concert. So we had heard the song a few times before, but not like a lot. So he kind of soft released it in December, but yeah, so
it's so catchy. It's even in my head now. So
it's so good. Yes. So it was officially released on New Year's Day 2026. On February 10th, he released a deluxe version of the album containing 2 new tracks and a live rendition of the lead single, which is what Sofia listened to, and I did not because I did not listen to the deluxe version. So that on me, I didn't realize.
That's the only one that I found. So I was like, okay, I guess it's this one. Then when we were chatting, found out that Chinzia did not see that one. So it's all good. It's all good.
So Sophia can give her opinions on this one. Okay. Background and conception. On March 21st, 2021, Nick Jonas released his 4th album, Spaceman. The record was released during the COVID pandemic. I don't think we listened to this one. I don't think we did.
I don't think so.
After that, Jonas resumed work with the Jonas Brothers, where they started working on what would become the band's 6th studio album, The Album, which was released May 12, 2023. To support the album, as well as their previous 4 albums, the band embarked on the 5 Nights, 1 Album, The World Tour in 23 and 24. On May 29th, 2025, Jonas Brothers released their 7th studio album, Greetings from Your Hometown. It was released August 8, 2025. The brothers then announced, we did review that one. That is there.
Yeah.
Also really, the other one. They did another concert tour, Jonas 20, Greetings from Your Hometown tour. The tour was created in celebration of the 20th anniversary of the Jonas Brothers. During the course of the tour, more dates were announced, including Nick's Sunday Best Brunch, an intimate performance hosted by Jonas and held November 30th, 2025, where the album was announced. It took place at Nellie's Southern Kitchen in Las Vegas, which we've now realized they own this restaurant. During the event, the singer performed songs from the upcoming album. He described the album as centering around love, with lyrics of diving into important chapters of his life, exploring his journey as a musician and the new life perspective he has gained as both a parent and a husband. And then they also did, so the second brunch they did was in Toronto. So that was the one that I had gone to, that we were just talking about the playlist. And then he also did another one in London, England. But I don't remember the date of that one. And I think that one, I don't know if people bought that or if they had to, and I don't think food was included in that one, but I could be wrong. But yes, so yeah, pretty cool events. If you can ever get any boy bander in like a solo aspect to do like go to like a small thing like this, super fun when it's less than like 200 people or something. You're in the room with them. It's close. The shitty part about this is that nobody actually got to like get pictures or anything with them, whereas we're used to kind of going to Backstreet Boys events where you do get that at the end of this. But it was like a really cool event and it was fun. So anyways, okay. Singles on December 14th, 2025, ahead of the Sunday Best Brunch event in Toronto. They shared the album's first single, Gut Punch, would be released on New Year's Day. The music video for the song, directed by Anthony Mandler, was released alongside the album on February 6th. Do we usually read this critical reception part?
No.
Okay. Anyways, there's the and then the performance. I feel like we usually do this part at the end, but it debuted at number 30 on the Billboard 200 charts, marking Jonas's lowest entry to the chart to date. The album debuted at number 6 on Billboard's top album sales chart. It also debuted at number 8 on Billboard's top vinyl album chart, making it the first entry of Jonas's career. He also, with the vinyls, he also did the handprint thing. So this was, so he was doing a lot of pre-orders and stuff for that. All right, I guess we shall just get into the track listing here.
Yes.
So the first song is Sweet to Me. It was written by Nicholas Jonas, Ryan Daly, Josette Maskin, JP Sachs, so he's that Canadian guy, and Dwayne Whitmore Jr., and it was produced by Ryan Daly. So I'm going to stop sharing this for a second. I'm going to get my lyrics up. Okay. So, Sweet to Me. Where are my notes? So I said he did perform this at the brunch. So then he was kind of like, oh, this is cool. This kind of has a little about. Genius Lyrics has a little bit about page of what the song is. So it says, in Sweet to Me, Nick Jonas finds relief in the past as well as the silver lining in his health issues. Nick said he realizes how negative his 2008 song A Little Bit Longer sounds, and that he found a way to retell his diabetes story, taking the power back from the chronic disease in his previous blessings. I have a wonderful wife and a 4-year-old daughter, and I just see everything through the lens of how grateful I am to have my family by my side and still be doing what I'm doing. So in Sweet to Me, he did perform it at the brunch. He talks about Blockbuster and pizza. So like that was the thing that they would do as a family. He would have like the hot pizza on his lap. They'd go to Blockbuster to rent movies. Did you have Blockbuster in Toronto? Like,
we did, yeah.
Yeah, so we did have it.
There was we would go to Video 99 store, which was like close by in the area that we like Greektown. And then there was on the Danforth, there was a Blockbuster. Then that went away.
We used to go to Jumbo Video, and they used to give out free popcorn, which was like the highlight of us being there. And then afterwards,
Video 99 store used to do that.
Oh yeah, they do too.
Yeah.
Well, and then there was a place called Video Works that ended up being closer to us, and we would go just because it was like a block away from my house. And I kind of had a crush on the one guy who kind of looked like a vampire who worked there. I don't know. So
yeah, it was very. It was good to go to Blockbuster. It's on the Danforth, right? But yeah, they took a lot of things out of the Danforth. That
was always so fun. It was always so fun to go like rent movies, but also really sucked when the movie was not there. Like when it was a popular movie, I don't know. Like,
and then you only had like 2 weeks basically to watch it.
2 days, I think, usually it was, or a week, or
I guess 2 days. Oh yeah, I guess it depends.
If they were like a hot release, and then like please be kind, rewind. So yeah, so it's nice to know that even though the Jonas Brothers are younger than us, they still had the video store experience. So we're not that much older than them. So
that's true. Because I was like, wow, they actually got that experience. That's good.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. I also think
the last Blockbuster is in America, right? I feel like there was one
I don't know
left.
if they actually even like rent movies anymore, because most people don't have VCRs or DVD players.
I know.
I do, but
now it's really like back in my day.
Back in my day. Did you know that when Netflix first started, they were DVDs that they would mail to your house? Yes. And then so now everybody has all the streaming things. But the annoying part about
they would go back, people would be like, back in my day, I used to get them in the mail, and everyone was like, "What?"
Okay,
And then
Grandpa.
they would say, "Yeah, it was a DVD," and then Netflix changed it to streaming.
Yep, that's crazy. The
That's
annoying
how
part
old we
of
are.
streaming though is that there's like 7,000 different streaming services now, and the things are not on there permanently. Like once they're gone, the license goes up, or they need to make more space, they get rid of it. So like VHS and DVD is the way to go if you want, like if you actually want to hold on to a specific movie or whatever. So,
Like Friends used to be on there for years, and then they took it off because HBO Max was the one that the streaming service wanted it.
yes.
But yeah, and they're like, no, because then you don't want to go to buy HBO Max subscription. You already have Netflix, so you just like whatever. I guess never watching Friends again because whatever. That's why you buy the DVDs, right?
There you go. That is well, we have totally like gone off. Sorry, just put on a video tangent.
We always go off the rails.
Sorry.
People should not be surprised with it.
All right, back to "Sweet to Me," the first song on this album. So I really like. Obviously, the lyrics are sweet, 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 sweet to me. I said I liked it. It's about memories from the past. Life with you. Oh, there was a good line. Where did it go? Said something about life is with you is far from bittersweet. Slow it down, sugar. And I said I really like.
Sorry, look at the Leafs car in the background.
The what? Oh,
the police. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like there's too much sugar. Yeah. So it's too sweet. Yeah. So I don't know. Yes, but I really like how it's like. I don't know. I'm just like I've totally like just lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so yes, so it also talks about like
you're like sugar to me, something.
I was just like I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Sorry, guys.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
I just thought it was funny.
It's just cute. Like life is something like a sugar rush, a little too maybe not too much. So it's just like a sweet song. It's cute. And I kind of liked how they had like gospel singers at the end. I said it was fun. I liked it. I thought it was a good song. What did you think of the song, Sofia?
Okay. So I just want to preface this by saying we did Joe Jonas' solo album.
Yes.
I don't think I liked it as much as like a Jonas Brothers album, which is fair, I think, because, you know,
because they depart from like it's like the Jonas Brothers is a single sound. Joe does his own music. Nick does his own music. Yeah,
right. But this album, I felt was like I feel like Nick Jonas is the Jonas Brothers sound. I don't know why, but I just felt like I liked more of the songs on this album, and I feel that "Sweet to Me" really started off great in a good way.
The album.
I thought it was good. So, but yeah, I wrote, I really like the song lyrics. I like that he does sweet, sweet to me. I like the song. And I feel Nick Jonas has a good voice. I just want to say that I feel like Nick Jonas blew Joe Jonas's album out of the water. I really enjoyed it.
Yes, I feel like they're just different styles. I like Joe's is a little more upbeat, I think.
You will get it when you go through it, but from my opinion,
yes,
I really enjoyed this album, and I feel like Nick Jonas has like the Jonas Brothers sound. Beautiful work.
No, I would agree with that. Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, awesome.
Yes. Okay, sorry. Second song.
Yes, second song. All right. It is Handprints. That was written by Nick Jonas, Paris Carney, Tommy English, and JP Sachs again. And it was produced by Tommy English and Jeremy Hatcher. If I am not mistaken, I think this was made, like, I think when they were in New York, they did a thing, like, what is that? One of those like little writing camps and stuff. And this is one of the songs that came out of there. So,
oh, nice.
I don't know if they knew JP Sachs before, because I know he opened for them last summer because there was a whole big thing. They must have known him. He's a songwriter. He's pretty, like, he has a few really big hits, but he was the one who couldn't really like sell enough for a tour and things like that. So that's why the Jonas Brothers brought him out, and then they just kind of like clicked well. So yes,
maybe for a few years at least they've known him.
Yeah,
so
I feel like they probably know each other a few years, and they work well together. Okay, so this one is called Handprints. And I said that he also performed this at the brunch, so he does talk about this song, so go watch our videos on that. So then it was talking about, like, it starts off like we took a service elevator, right, because they live like in a apartment with other people, and he said his daughter and the doorman have a secret handshake, like, you know. So it's talking about handprints on a moment. If I could slow down time, I'd slow down mine with you. I said it was a slower song. So it's like basically like, yes, it's just like he's basically like saying he wants to spend more time with the thing, like, and they're really like out and about and not really like together all the time. So he doesn't want to miss all these moments of his daughter growing up, and things like that. So I said it's not bad. I said it has slow violin.
When he goes on tour, he's away from them unless they go on tour with him. Yeah.
So what he discussed at the brunch was that they actually have this like picture in the bathroom that has their handprint. So it's like him and his wife and the daughter, which I believe you can see in the album cover. And it's just like, you know, it's an important thing for him. So that's why he made a bunch of these like handprint shirts and things like that in the vinyls. But yeah, so I also thought it was kind of interesting that at the end of the song, it kind of the violin kind of like slows down and the instruments just kind of sound like they're shutting down. Like it was like a weird little like interesting sound at the end of that. But yeah, no, I thought it was good. It's a good song.
Yeah, so I wrote about his daughter. He writes about she's growing up so fast, so he wants to keep her like those moments. Maybe like a standstill kind of moments, like he wants more of them. And that's how most parents are, right? Like their children grow up so fast that you want to still spend more time together.
Right, exactly. Small, simpler times and stuff. And like I obviously I don't have kids, but I have a nephew and 3 nieces, and they're all little nuts and adorable. But like sometimes they can be a bit much. But I feel like looking back, like, oh, they used to be so tiny, and now they're like 4 to 10 years old, and it's just gonna go away in a blink, basically. So
right, and then parents mostly they always say like, oh, time goes so fast, and you want to do more things together, so you have more memories. That's why like parents always do stuff like go to the zoo, that kind of thing. And then, but yeah, I wrote, I like it. I thought it's a nice song. Good job.
Yes. And then on Genius, they said the song expresses Nick, Priyanka, and Malti getting accustomed to New York. While Nick was in the last 5 years on Broadway, they had to go to New York City earlier than expected because of the LA fires in early 2025. So yeah, so Nick also does a lot of Broadway shows as well. So that's kind of what that one is about. All right. So next song is called I Need You. So that's song number 3. It's written by Nick Jonas, Ryan Daly, Josette Maskin, JP Sachs, and Dwayne Whitmore Jr., and it's produced by Ryan Daly. Okay. So according to this one, this one did not have a little inside scoop on the about. Damn Genius. But I really like this song. So it was, I said, I feel like this is a popular song title, like the words I need you. Like, I feel like that's a theme that a lot of musicians use.
Yes.
And then I liked, like, some of the lyrics I liked was I need you like decades turn to centuries. I wish I were immortal so I could spend 1,000,000 lives with you. And then when I'm lost, I look in your direction. I just really, I need you. It was a nice song. It was like a slow, like normally I'm not a huge fan of slow songs, but I did really enjoy this one. I thought it was good. And then I said background singers are almost like a choir. And then I said I liked it. So yeah.
Yeah, I said it's a ballad. The choir, I really liked it. I feel like it added more to the song with the choir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it kind of had that nice vibe.
Yeah, it went. I don't know. It's like a smooth. It was like smooth almost. I don't know if that's the right description.
Yeah,
but
no, I would say it. Yeah.
And then I wrote, it's about his wife, Priyanka. I like it. Beautiful song. I feel like Nick Jonas is a good songwriter because I really like some of these lyrics that he had.
Yeah. Like example, one of the lyrics, when I'm lost, I look in your direction. You're the source of my protection when I fly too close to the sun. So he knows that she has his back and like she's there for you. Like, you know. Yeah. So it's a really nice, it's a sweet song. I really liked it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Next song, You Got Me. So that is Nick Jonas, Paris Carney, Tommy English, and JP Sachs. And Tommy English and Jeremy Hatcher are the producers on that one. Okay, so this actually is like one of my favorite songs on the album. So funny. So I'm listening. So sometimes before we do these album reviews, I just put on Spotify and like while I'm sleeping, so I can somehow like absorb into my brain while I'm asleep to see if that helps. But I ended up like waking up in the middle of the night, and then I was just like, "Fuck, I really like this song. This is such a good song." And I looked to see what it was because I'm like half asleep. So then I went to my notes to like see if I liked the song previously before I heard this, waking me up on my sleep. And yes, I did. So I wrote, "I still love it." So it says like, so it kind of has this like vibe, and it's like White Tees and James Dean. I said it's a little more upbeat. And one of the lines I really liked is, "I'm not scared to fall. I'm not scared at all. Take my hand because you got me." And then that part, then I thought of Nick Carter, "I Got You." And then I was just like, Yeah. So I said it was
hard not to think about Nick Carter.
Nick Carter. Well, when you think of Nick's, you gotta. So Nick Carter has "I Got You," which is a different beat than "You Got Me," but it's also like basically that type of thing. And it's like a relationship based on trust. I said I really liked it. So yeah. It's a good one.
Yes, I really liked it as well. I like that he uses like, I don't know, I like the song lyrics. It's nice. I feel the part like you got me. It's easy to sing along to, even though you're just singing, like listening to it for the first time. I don't know.
Yes, it's catchy.
I feel like if it's easy to decipher what the song lyrics are, you will sing along to it, even though you're just listening for the first time. But yes, I think he did a good job with this song. I like it a lot.
Yes, it was really good. Like even the chorus, like, "I'm not scared to fall. I'm not scared at all. Take my hand. Look what we found. Like, you're so much safer now because you got me. You got me." Like it's just like a nice song. And I'm just like sad that I don't have a relationship where something like this would sometimes. No, most of the time I'm fine.
You have yourself. You have yourself to love.
And you got yourself, yes, for sure. But it's just like a really nice song. So I just really enjoyed that song. Yeah. Okay. So next up is so this is the single. So this is "Gut Punch," written by Nick Jonas, Bianca Blush Atterbury, Arthur Burgesson. I am so sorry, guys. Ryan Daly, Josette Maskin, and Ina Wardolson. And I'm sorry, I always mess up these writers' names. I'm sorry. And then Ryan Daly was the producer on "Gut Punch." So, I was going to put up the video for this guy. One sec. Okay, so this song came out. This is a fantastic song. It was the first single. The video, the doll is really creepy in this video. I'm going to show you guys in a second. But it's just like, it's like hit me like a gut punch. It's like I hurt my own feelings. How did I become so mean to myself? So it has a lot of like self-doubt moments and it's true. Like a lot of times there's a lot of horrible things you guys say, like you say to yourself because you're just like, "Oh, I'm such a horrible person. I'm useless. I'm this, whatever." So it's some more of the lyrics is trying to be perfect, people pleasing. Is it even worth it? Crying in the parking lot yesterday. Oh, I was apparently crying in the parking lot the day before I wrote whatever this. It was just like, sometimes it just hits you and you're just like, God, this is like, it hits you like a gut punch. And it
sure does.
I also really love the drum every time it did the gut punch, like hit me like a gut. Like, I don't know. so it's like he's talking about like, his hair is not growing, what's going, like, whatever. Yeah, hit me like a gun punch. I hurt my own feelings. How did I get so good at being mean to myself? It's just like a really good lyrics in it, like, it hits you like a gut punch sometimes. So yeah, so here is.
I feel like the mirror picture really shows that you shared in the beginning of this album review, because you're like your self-worth, right? Like, how come you're always so mean to yourself? You should love yourself and talk nicely to yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're the one that matters, right? So if people are being judgmental of you, it doesn't matter, because you're the only one that matters what you're saying to yourself, kind of thing.
Exactly.
This is very creepy.
Yeah. So this is his little inner dialogue puppet that is like saying like.
But yes, I feel like this is a video showing like you're always talking to yourself in the mirror, or you're looking at yourself, and you always judge yourself.
Yes. So like even this puppet here is like, he's just like singing the song and he's like, I liked your old music better. You're like, whatever. And he's just like, just being like so mean to him. And it's just like, wow, this puppet, like I want it. Yeah. So anyways, he's just kind of like,
that's why people always say, be kind to yourself. Everyone makes mistakes. We're only human.
So true. Yeah. So if you go and watch the video, anything in yellow is what this puppet in his internal dialogue is telling him, like, oh, let's go over a new list of things to be anxious about. Or that's your excuse, or you sound funny, or just relax. Like, it's just like, whatever. And then this puppet starts dancing. And then I wanted it to get hit by a car, but apparently it did not. They just kind of like got together. But yeah. But it's like kind of, so at the brunch, they gave out, you had to send in pictures of you as a child. So they printed them out and they put it in a frame and it said, you're doing fine. And it's just like, and I feel like sometimes you just need to remind yourself, like, you're doing fine. Like, you don't need, like, whatever you're stressed out about, whatever the other thing is. It's just like, just stop being mean to yourself, be nice to yourself. Because as RuPaul says, if you don't love yourself, how are you going to love anybody else? Damn, I even messed that up.
Yeah, if you don't love yourself, how are you going to love anybody else? Something like that.
Yeah, right? So it's just like, it's just a really good song. And it was a really good anthem. And I think that was like a perfect song to launch this album with. And I think that like it's great and it has a great message.
I put love it, great song. I love the lyrics. Hit me like a gut punch. I hurt my own feelings. How did I get so good at being mean to myself? I should turn down the heat. Tell myself to chill out. Damn, I really hate the way I talk to myself. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like this song is really good. And the way that it starts like slow and then it goes high, you're really like, yes, you're like singing along.
Yeah.
Build, yeah. I feel like the lyrics are easy to sing along to as well.
For sure.
So yeah, I feel like he's a great songwriter. I just really enjoyed these songs up to this point. But Gut Punch was like, yeah. And then I was like, this is definitely going to be on repeat. And then it was very catchy. It was still in my head as we were talking.
Yeah, for sure. Then, it's just like it'll just randomly come and punch you in your head, and you're just like, gut punch, still going.
See, gut punch. But yeah, always be kind to yourself. That's why you don't need others to judge you. You judge yourself anyways. But yeah, if you're nice to yourself,
yes, exactly.
I feel like you'll be nice forever.
For sure. Let's see if this had anything. And then on Genius, it says, Gut Punch is the last song written. Oh, it was the last song written for Sunday Best. The song encourages people to be easy on themselves and be proud of who they become and to tell your inner child that they're doing fine. So, yeah.
Because when you're young in your childhood, you have lots of trauma, I feel. And then when you get older, you try to beat those traumas, like stop it from triggering you. So I feel as you get older, you talk to yourself. It's okay. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to talk about things, your feelings,
for sure.
that kind of thing.
Definitely.
So that's why
who
people say
doesn't
like, oh,
lay
they
awake
break
at
out
night
of the
thinking of stuff?
traumas of childhood and their
Yeah.
triggers, and they know how to cope more because they've learned those kinds of things.
For sure.
That's why people go to therapy as well.
Yes, that is true. Yep. I feel like this album is a little bit therapeutic, I feel, as well. So.
I feel like for him and us, yes.
For sure. Okay, so song number 6 is called Hope. It is written by Nick Jonas, Paris Carney, and Ryan Daly, and produced by Ryan Daly. Okay. In the Genius thing, it says, Hope was the first song written for the album. Nick says the song is Gut Punch's cousin, that there's that there for it in tough times. I don't know what that means.
Amazing. I love that he said that, because I also was like, okay, 2 bangers in a row.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Gut Punch and then now this one. Sorry.
Yeah, no, good. You're good. No, it's good. Hope. So I said it starts Younger Days at Church, and then it says I need some, and then there's some drumming, drum. Hope. Lift me up when I need to stand. Show me you got a plan. I said there's a choir behind this one too.
Yeah,
I said
I also heard the choir.
Yeah. So, and that's true. And like they started, obviously, their dad was a pastor, and they have a lot of like church things when they first started. So I said, sometimes you're struggling and you just need hope to get through and help you realize that there's something better. And I said, I like it. So that's what I have for that one.
Yes, I put, I like it a lot. Good song. Will be on repeat. It's about his faith. And I like the way that it was like slow, and then it builds up again, and then the choir's behind. I need hope. I don't know. I just really like the way they made the arrangement of the song.
Yeah, it was a good.
It was like really good. Yeah, it had a really good beat and tempo kind of thing.
For sure, definitely.
But yeah, I really like this one. I feel like Gut Punch and Hope are my 2 favorites.
2 of your favorites, yeah.
So far, yeah.
Okay, so song number 7.
And I think I don't know, maybe this is why I liked this album more than Joe Jonas, because maybe I can relate.
Yeah,
meaning, and I can relate to it more. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe that's why.
No, it's good. There's a lot of good songs on here. Okay, so song number 7.
I'm not saying that Joe Jonas is not a good songwriter. I'm just saying I feel like Nick Jonas maybe
2 different types of
more relatable to his songs, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure, totally. It is not a comparison. They can both have their own albums and things like that. So,
I know. That's what I'm comparing it to, because we listened to that one as well. That's why
true.
I
did just recently listen to that one. Okay. You know what sucks is that neither of them have done any solo things to support these.
That is also true, but I think because they have Jonas Brothers are touring again, right?
Yes, they are. Yeah. They're doing Brazil, and they're going to some South American
and Chile, right? Chile,
Chile, yeah, I think so. Just announced a couple of things. So, okay, so sorry. Number 7 is "Seeing Ghosts." That is written by Nick Jonas, Paris Carney, Tommy English, and JP Sachs again. And it is produced by Tommy English and Jeremy Hatcher. Let's Seeing Ghosts. I feel like this one hold on. So this one says, Nick says this is a bit of a Motown feel. He hopes it becomes a single in the UK at some point. He even mentioned interest in having Ray on the song, which I believe is another musician. So I had written... I said this one was way more upbeat. And then I said, is he the ghost or is she the ghost? And then it says, I wrote, take my soul out of my body and you got me doing more than most. And then I said I liked it. But I feel like there was...
I guess if you're like different perspective, it could be either or. The guy or the girl.
Yeah. I have, new kind of high. I'm alive in a new kind of way. I die floating 6 feet above when you're holding me close. Take my soul out of my body. So I was like, oh, okay. So he's like seeing ghosts. It's metaphysical. So it was okay. I don't know. I was just kind of amused by the name, but yes.
I thought it was a faster song, upbeat. I liked it.
Very good, very good. Seeing ghosts. Okay.
And I feel like all the songs that he chose for the album is really good. Like I haven't been like, oh, this is boring or this is a lull in the song listing. I was like, yeah, this is good. And I was like, wow, we're already at song 8. Wow, it's going fast, this album.
It's just like going through. It is a short album. Most of the songs are between 2:30 and 4 minutes long. So the total length of the non-deluxe
even if it was a little bit longer, I would have been like, yes, I would like to hear more of this song. It's really good. Yeah.
For sure.
I just really enjoyed this album. That's all I can say about that.
Yes. So song number 8 is Aphrodite, written by Nick Jonas, Delancey Amaradio, and James Amaradio. And it's produced by James Amaradio and Kevin Farzad. So these are new people on this song. Let's see what we got here. So it says this was originally a Jonas Brothers song, but once recorded, they realized it was more of a Nick vibe, so he added it to his album. I wrote, what did I write? I said it was slow again, and then for some reason, I apparently looked up Aphrodite to make sure I know which Greek goddess she was. So
right.
So Aphrodite is the ancient Greek goddess associated with love, lust, beauty, pleasure, passion, and procreation. And then one of the lyrics that I picked was, "When you think you're over, she gets you every time." So when
I was like, okay, I'm thinking this is about his wife, Priyanka.
Okay, could be. I said it was okay. I'm just looking at the lyrics really quick here.
Because some of the song lyrics made it seem like it was about her.
Yeah. That's my Aphrodite, makes me want to die. As soft as she might be, we both know that's a lie. When you think it over, she gets you every time. And she can do it. So yeah. So he's passionate and in love. I don't know. What did you have?
I put not bad. And then I just wrote the same thing that you said, intended to be like Jonas Brothers song, but Nick kept it for his solo album because he thought it was better for that.
Yeah. And sometimes that's how things work, right? So sometimes it's better.
Yeah. That's like the Backstreet Boys, right? Sometimes a couple of their songs may have been better for a solo album than the group, or sometimes it might be better for the group than the solo album.
Because is it I Need You Tonight? That's a Backstreet Boys song, but it's basically just Nick Carter singing the whole thing.
Yeah. So and then the boys are in the background singing like, I need you tonight. Yeah.
Okay, so the next song is 911. It is written by Nick Jonas, Tommy English, Shay Mooney, and Dwayne Whitmore, and it is produced by Tommy English and Jeremy Hatcher. Let's see what I got. So according to Genius, 911 was one of the first songs written for the record with Shay Mooney, Dwayne Whitmore, and Tommy English. Okay. I wrote Memories Like a Ghost. And I was like, is this some sort of ghost themed album here? That's where my brain just kind of went off on a tangent here. And I said, so I wrote, his ex is with somebody new. The ones that love you are going to hurt the most. Is that the actual lyric? Hold on one second. Let me tell. Anyways, I don't know if that was a lyric or if that was just something that I just wrote down.
It sounds like it could be a lyric.
Yes. They say the ones that love you, they're going to hurt you most. So this
which is true. Because
that's very true because they know how to hurt you.
Yes, that's why it's so painful, because when you fall in love or when you're in love.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll get you because they know about your life. So they use that one thing that they know will hurt you.
That's
and then
true.
it's hard to move on. So I feel like that's what it's about, this song. It's like the challenges of moving on from a deep connection with that person.
It's so true. And then that also reminded me of the Hunger Games and President Snow. And it says, like, the things we love the most. What is the actual quote? The things we love the most that destroy us. So basically kind of like the same kind of thing like that.
That's why in all the movies, if you have like a family, they go to your family because they know that's how to get to you.
That's how they're going to hurt you. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else did I write? I said his ex is with somebody new. 911 wee you sad ambulance noise. Oh, I guess there was a sad ambulance noise at some point. Yes. In the chorus. And then Alabama Shakes. Did they talk about that too? Oh yes. Tried to give it up, but now I'm left with Alabama Shakes. And wasn't that like a big thing at one point where people were like making videos and stuff? I said it kind of right? I feel like the Backstreet Boys did one too, but
the Backstreet Boys did one, but it was like over like 2 years later when it was like the trend was
no longer a trend.
Dying.
Yes, for sure. I said it picks up near the end.
Which is fine because it was a really good one, a really good video, but I just thought it was funny that it took so long.
Yes. So yes, I thought the ambulance noises were funny. And then I said, he misses her and is obsessed. Nobody feels like you. And then it started and ended the same with, I smoked a whole pack of cigarettes and I don't even smoke. I said, so the other song also had smoking in it. I was like, random. I don't know. I said, it's not bad, but I said it was kind of depressing.
Did he used to smoke, or is that just a metaphor?
I don't know.
For something.
Maybe. I don't know.
Like maybe the smoking helps you to like draw the pain away, or I don't know. I feel like it's a metaphor for something. Or maybe I just don't maybe it's nothing. Just, I don't know.
At one point he says baby I'm an addict. So like nobody feels like you. So he's missing the chick that got away, basically.
So I guess it could be like smoking is an addiction. So then like being with that person is addicted because you're obsessed with them basically. And then they broke up. So now he has to find something else to hide the addiction. I have no idea.
Sure, why not? We'll go with that. But also like smoking is supposed to calm you down and stuff. And he's like, I don't even smoke when you're stressed out, whatever. So yes.
Right. Yeah. So I put I like it, and then I just put like challenges of moving on from a deep connection, because obviously he's very sad about this. And he's smoking when he shouldn't be smoking.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so hey, you know what? This is your interpretation. Everyone has their own interpretation of songs.
I just feel like it's something like that, like challenges of moving on. You're like addicted to your person that you met, and then you break up, and then you're like, oh, what other device do I have to get over this meaningful relationship?
Yeah, it's true. Okay, so we are now on track 10, and this is The Greatest, and this is featuring the Jonas Brothers. So it was written by Nick Jonas, Joe Jonas, Kevin Jonas, Joel Little, and it was produced by Joel Little. So basically, I'm just looking at who sings what part, and I love how it says the Jonas Brothers, but it doesn't have Kevin at any point in time. It's just like Joe and Nick. So Nick sings like the first few, and then Joe does a couple of verses, and then anyways, so
I feel like he just sings with them for like he doesn't really have solo parts. He's kind of like John Knight from New Kids on the Block. kind of.
A little bit, yeah, for sure. So,
And not in a bad way. I'm just saying that was my.
although I gotta say,
comparison.
kudos to Kevin for releasing a song this year, and it was really good, and I enjoyed it.
Yes,
So.
I'm happy for him that he did that. Good, more power to him. You know.
Yes, I feel like it just needs a little more confidence, but yes. Okay, so the greatest. So I said the title made me think of The Greatest Showman, and then I got distracted. And then,
I also was like, oh, okay.
So I wrote, she didn't tell him. That's such a good song. That's such a good.
It is a good
so
song.
good.
That soundtrack is amazing.
I watched that on a cruise ship, and I was like, oh, this is like, you know, when you're like under the stars, and like,
Yeah.
oh, such a good, yeah. Except, anyways,
I watched it in a movie theater, but the songs were like so good. Like I said,
It
it's
just, like,
easy to
makes
sing
you-
along.
like, it
to
pumps
if
you up, right?
decipher them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some really good ones. And then obviously after the movie, I always do this, like I look up everything, like interviews and the things behind the scenes. And I was like, okay. And maybe like it'll be like a half an hour, but that half an hour turns into like 5 hours. So you're like, okay, day's pretty much done now. Because you've
gone
looked
down
up
the
everything
rabbit hole.
everything about this movie.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so this song has nothing to do with The Greatest Showman, and it also does not sound at all like it. But it just that's where my brain went immediately. So I wrote, she didn't tell him how she was feeling, and he felt blindsided. And then one of the lyrics I wrote was, "Through all my scars and all my bleeding, you're the greatest." So, yeah. Like you said, you were fine. He didn't, and then so he didn't see it coming because he wasn't paying attention, I guess. So I wrote, It was a good song.
I really like that he's included his other brothers, obviously, to sing. I think that's pretty cool. Sorry. Apparently, this is not the first time he's included them. So that's cool.
Yeah. It's nice that they kind of support each other. One of the main lyrics in here, it's like, of all of my scars and all of my heartbreaks, those hit hard, but you're the greatest. So like she's the greatest heartbreak of his life type thing. So
right. So I feel like it's a tough breakup. So I'm guessing like also like it's important to have your family there to support you through the tough times. And I feel like that's part of the song too. Like your family's there when you have a sad breakup.
Yeah. Because he's like, I'm not fine. I'm barely breathing. Like, what's going on? Like, yeah. So some relationships hit harder than others when they end. Yes.
Yeah. And it's important to have a support system helping you through that difficult time of a breakup or anything else that you have a hard time dealing with.
Because it's not the end of the world, even if it feels like it's the end of the world. It's not. Yeah. You
just need to get through it, really, right? Just keep swimming. Talk to someone about your feeling.
Yep. For sure. All right. So the last song on the regular track listing is called Princesses. And this was written by Nick Jonas, Jeff Gittleman, and JP Sachs. And it was produced by Jeff Gittleman. And let's see what we got here. So this one was written for the daughter, for his daughter.
Yep.
It says that, oh my God, that's so funny. Oh my God, I need to share this in a second. Hold on. Okay, so this is on genius.com. So it says, Princesses is the last song on the album. He wrote the song with JP Sachs. During a session, Nick came back from the bathroom and spoke about playing with his daughter that morning and wanting to stay in that world with her. And then they posted a link that says Nick, JP, and Franklin talking about princesses. And what link did they use, my friends? They used my videos.
Oh my God, amazing.
That's so funny. I love this. So see, even genius.com is saying to go check out this video.
Go check out Boy Band Break.
Oh, too funny. So basically it is called Nick Jonas, Franklin, JP Sachs talking about princesses, Toronto Sunday brunch. So yeah, so go check that out. That's so funny. I love it. I love
Remember that happened to us, happened with Drake as well?
Yes, when Drake came out with the Backstreet Boys and that video went viral, that was like on all of these like all of these like American and other places were like showing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And we were watching like a TV show, and our little like boy band break logo was up in the corner, and I was like, oh, look at that. So yeah, so
I think it was Entertainment Tonight.
I think
Canada?
it was actually, yeah. So
Yeah.
anyways, there you go. You can hear them talking about princesses if you want. Oh my god, that's too funny. I swear I did not put it up. I have no idea how this website even works. So anyways, so I said it was a song for his daughter. It says, I tell stories for a living, and no one is rather than here by you. No place I'd rather be than here by you. So let's play Princesses. Can I ask you a favor? Can you stay this small? I get so caught up doing my job. So basically he doesn't want to miss moments with his daughter. And I said, yes, sweet. It's like a whole universe. So you're just like playing with kids and you know, yeah. So this is a very sweet little. That's it. I got. You're talking.
I put that it was such a sweet song for his daughter. I really enjoyed it. I thought that's nice to show like the importance of spending time and embracing those precious times together. And you just want to like stay in that moment because it's a very like sweet moment.
Yeah, there's one of the lines is I get so caught up in doing my job, putting food on the table, I've been missing the plot. But you left the speeches when you started to talk, so don't stop. So it's basically just like, you know, wanting to live in the moment and spending time with his daughter. And
so basically like he captured the moment of like a magical time in their playtime together.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Which is
nice. Okay, so you listened to the deluxe bonus. So there's 2 new songs. And then they did Gut Punch live, so whatever. But so the one song is called London Foolishly. It's written by Nick Jonas, and it was produced by Tommy English and Jeremy Hatcher. So what did you think about London Foolishly?
Okay, so this is what I wrote. He wrote the song at 17 during a solo trip to London, shared it in 2010 during a live chat, performed it acoustically from his hotel room.
Oh, wow.
And then it became a fan favorite, I read. But it didn't go on an album until this solo album.
Oh, that's cool.
So he brought it back for the fans.
That's nice
yeah. And then it said like, he said that it felt comforting and fun to look back because he was 17 at the time. So now he's like,
time has passed.
So yeah. So he's like, that was great to go back and do the song. It was fun for him.
Nice.
I like the song. I thought it was nice. He talks a little bit before the song starts just to introduce it.
Okay.
And then he sings it. I think it's a good song. I like it.
Nice.
I cannot tell you now what the lyrics are because I didn't write it any down, but honestly, it's a good song.
Sadly not on genius.com. So hold on, let me just.
Yes, because I don't think they do a deluxe one.
Foolishly, Nick Jonas. Hold on.
But good for him for
here
going
it
back.
is. I found it somewhere else. It's on
Okay.
Deluxe. Wrote a song the other night after kind of not being able to fall asleep and being inspired by the city of London. So that's kind of what he kind of talks about.
I feel like a lot of artists are inspired by London because I guess like when it's raining, you feel like writing, right? Because it's always like damp in London.
Yes, it did. And I
like
was
a
just
good
like, it doesn't
song.
always rain. And then when I was in London, it was raining when I actually did my little jumps for other things. But love London. I would love to go back again. It's such a nice place. So basically it's like,
yeah, it's great.
So some of the lyrics are Big Ben breathing down my neck again. I feel like my time is running out. I have all this baggage I'm carrying. It's time to lay it down. So foolishly, I fall into an obvious pattern and just like never call people. Yeah. So it's interesting.
Yeah, I like it. When you listen to it, I feel like you'll like it as well, but maybe.
Yeah, no, it sounds good. And then the last bonus track is called While You're Gone. That was written by Nick Jonas and Matt Bronley. Ron Lee. And he also produced it as well. So while you're going,
I wrote it's a ballad. It's about like waiting for a loved one to return, offering support through difficult times. I like it. It's a nice song. I feel like his voice really complements the song. So great work.
yes, yeah. So it kind of looks like. So it starts off as she can't stand to spend the night alone, so she leaves a message on my phone. So it's like, yeah, poison running through her head. So I guess she misses being around him. When you're ready to come home, I'll be here with open arms. When you're fighting through the storm, there's no need to be alone. I'll be waiting for you while you're gone. So yeah, that's a good message as well. Yeah.
Well, I feel like maybe she's taking time for herself to find herself, and then when she feels like she's okay, she'll come back to him, and they can work it out. Maybe.
Beautiful. And then, so then their Gut Punch Live was also another one. And then apparently there's a digital edition bonus track, which is the intro to I Need You. So I guess it's just him talking for 17 seconds. So yeah, so there you go. Overall, I thought it was a really
great
good
album. I really enjoyed it. I think that he's a good songwriter, and I feel like he encompasses like the Jonas Brothers sound. So I feel like I related to him more in the song lyrics that he wrote. And I feel like he's the Jonas Brothers. Even though there's other two members of the Jonas Brothers, I just feel like he encompasses the Jonas Brothers.
He does, for sure. Well, he's one of the main singers. So, okay. Do you have a top three? I think I have a top three. So let me see. I have. Okay. So for my top three, obviously Gut Punch. That, and I always hate picking the lead singles, but there's a reason why they're the lead singles. So like, it's, good. I'm going to also go with You Got Me. And then for my third, it's a toss up between Sweet to Me and I Need You. I think I'm going to go I Need You. So Gut Punch, You Got Me, and I Need You are my three.
Okay, I'm going to go Gut Punch, really good song. Hope is a really good song. And I would say also it's between I Need You, a ballad, which is really good, and Princesses, which was a nice song.
That is nice,
very sweet.
Sure. Yes.
But yeah, overall, great album, and I definitely recommend it.
Yes, great job, Nick. You're doing just fine.
That's right.
Yeah. So, there's a lot of good songs in here. There's a lot of good messaging in here, and I think he did a really great job on this album. Hopefully, he might do.
Very relatable, and then even though you don't have a family, I feel like you can relate to certain things that he wrote about.
For sure, definitely. Yeah. So, great job, Nick Jonas.
Great job. Go pick it up. I love it.
Proud of you, buddy. Yes, so there you go. Okay, so that was Sunday Best album by Nick Jonas. You can get it digitally or wherever you want to go. And so there you go. Okay, on that note, we are over time as per usual. So I'm going to just say thanks for taking a break with us, guys.
Until next time.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.